Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Emo Kids Anonymous podcast. I'm your host, Robb Laffoon. My co-host, Amanda, could not be with us today, so I'll be handling the reins on this one by myself, which is good news for nobody, bad news for all involved, because I have no one here to control what I say, nor what I think. Now, today on our show, we're joined by a band, one of my favorite bands I've found on the internet in recent memory. But first, I want to tell you to make sure you follow, like, subscribe to Emo Kids Anonymous and Never a Phase Network across the entire internet, all right? You know, just go at Emo Kids Anonymous, like on whatever fucking platform you're using. It's so simple. I'm so tired of having to tell people to do stuff like this. Like, you don't have to, but I'm assuming if you're listening, you want to. So, like, it'd be really nice. Look, I understand maybe one day UNICEF will get into the podcast business, and that will help me better. But in the meantime, I'm asking you to be my UNICEF. Now, without further ado, today I'm joined by a fucking ripping Midwest emo band, okay? They just got off tour with Thoughts on Bowling, who you're going to see this fall on tour with sports and Kerosene Heights and fucking Trash. Damn, what a lineup. Anyways, without further ado, this is Halftime Show. I traded my tongue for nuts in my throat. Boom, there we go. Sick.
All right, perfect.
Hell yeah. So I'm joined today by Bryce from Halftime Show and AJ, it appears.
Is AJ here?
We got an AJ. There we go. Double whammy. We're grouped
AJ.
up. We're looped up.
AJ's here. Mountain Dew is in the background.
Yeah, we're running deep with the Mountain Dew. I want to know, in your guys' honor tonight, I wanted to go grab a couple fucking PB ribbons. I couldn't find a PB ribbon at all, so I went with a Michelob, which felt like a cheap knockoff. I don't know. I was going to do it in your honor, and then I was just like, well, I'm going to have a drink anyway. I don't know.
Dude, I
I'm
appreciate
rolling
that.
with the Dollar General apple juice.
Is that pretty good stuff right there? That have a good tang to it?
You know what? It's like $2, and it's way cheaper than any other apple juice. So
Yeah,
we'll just stick
honestly,
with that.
yeah, I've been fucking thinking that for a while. Like, the best apple juice
Mostly
probably is the
tastes-
cheapest one.
It mostly tastes like sugar, anyways. So
That's good. So I was just telling Bryce, my co-host Amanda could not be here, so this turned into a bit of a boys' night out. So this could get reckless. I apologize.
I better grab a drink then. You know.
Yeah, this might get loose. So
let's.
Before we dive into it, first off, do you guys want to give a bit of an introduction to, you know, who you guys are and where people can find you and how you landed here today as the halftime show we know and love today?
My name's Bryce. I kind of like started this band like a little over a year ago at this point, like a year and 1 month. You can find us on Instagram. That's like mostly where we're active, as far as like if you wanted to like talk to us or something. But aside from that, I mean, I think our music is available pretty much everywhere except for like Touch Tunes and Waffle House.
That sucks. Because that's
if
the place
anybody
you really
has-
want to get it in.
Anybody has the Touch Tunes and Waffle House link, let us know. We're trying.
Swear to
trying
God, that's
listen
what
to
we're
some
missing.
Emo and Waffle House, you know.
That's what we're missing. But AJ, please take the floor.
I'm AJ or Anthony. Play some guitar. Me and Bryce, our old bands used to play with each other, and he was like, "Yo, I'm starting a new emo project," and I'm like, "Okay, let me get on it."
Fucking go.
And then
Yo, you don't just
I
play
just,
guitar though. You fucking rip shit on that thing. I'll give you that.
No, thank you, I appreciate it. You know, me and Bryce, we put a lot of time into our guitar parts, and we just want to have fun with it, you know, make some weird noodly riffs and have a good time. That's what it's all about, you know.
So
Yeah.
I found you guys because I was sent a clip just from Hero of Roku City, the video, where you do the guitar throw where you just fucking chuck that bitch in the yard. Let me just say, piece of advice, more guitar throwing in general. Like nothing has ever grabbed my attention. Like I don't even think I was hearing it at first. I was just like, oh, that, like it just like ignited something in me. Then I listened, I'm like, oh, this
Throw
is
this
fucking
one next time. This
Yeah,
one's a piece
fucking-
of junk.
keep chucking them. Yeah, we'll get a GoFundMe going just to fucking see if
I'm
you can
so
get
glad,
a fleet deal.
so glad to hear you say that because the person throwing that guitar, that's Derek, the lead singer of Trash, because he features on that song and he like so did not want to throw that guitar, which was really funny. And the person shooting the video, the director, he was like, we AJ remembers we literally got like probably like 20 takes of that. He's like, all
Yeah.
right, now
Sick.
he's like,
He
get the
was like,
guitar
Derek,
closer to me.
you're
And he
not
just
Sick.
kept
intense
like,
enough, Derek. He's like,
yeah,
dude, hit me with the guitar. I don't care. And Derek was
yeah.
just being so nice about it. He's like, I don't want
He's
to break Bryce's
softballing it over
guitar.
like like you're throwing a ball to a 4-year-old. It's like, no, brother, chuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and but I'm glad to hear you say that it was like it was catching because that's what I had this idea. I was like, if I could get on camera Derek throwing my guitar across the yard and then like instantly cut to us just like jamming out in the back seat of the car, like I think that would be so effective.
The
And
vision paid off. The
it
vision paid
did.
off.
So
Yeah.
thank you so much. I've been called a visionary of sorts.
Yeah, I can see that. Like a modern day, Quentin Tarantino, they would say. Let me ask you
Dude.
guys,
Oh,
when you're writing the song, what comes first then? Like you talk about the noodly riffs and shit. And you guys, like for example, we'll stick on Hero of Roku City, for example. Like you guys really balance this well of like sometimes it get a little too noodly in the sense of like there's not enough focus on like the melody and like the song structure, but you guys seem to really balance that well. So like, a bit of a chicken egg thing. What comes first? The riff or the melodies? Or the lyrics?
100 in that song, well, actually, pretty much every song that we have, it's 100% the riffs. I think I think about this documentary of Kurt Cobain all the time, where he's like, music comes first. Music comes first, which I know Kurt Cobain, grunge artist, not even emo. Well,
No,
let's be real.
pretty adjacent. Pretty adjacent.
He has some emo lyrics, but that was like my
Uh,
start whenever I was like 14 years old, like listening to like Nirvana. I was like, songs about like suicide and stuff like that. I was like, oh, this is cool. Anyway,
Something to it.
he has this quote that is like whenever they recorded Bleach or Nevermind, it was one of the two. He literally, I think it was Bleach, wrote all the music and then on the way to the studio wrote the lyrics. And I just think about that all the time. I'm like, honestly, there's so many songs out there with like, you know, just okay lyrics that are pretty big. And so I was
Exactly.
like, I'm just gonna like go as hard as I can on these guitars and uh so the actual like writing of that song, it didn't actually get finished until we were in the studio. Like a lot of things changed
it,
in the studio because it was like the EP that's off of, that was like our very first time writing music together. Very first time. Um and
The stuff on
so
Jomo.
yeah.
Right.
And so like this group of the four of us have never been in a band together before. And so that was like all very new to us, like how to write a song and whatnot. And this song just it changed the entire time, like up until we got to the studio and we got to this final version. And like Derek Barry, lead singer of Trash, he who is also our producer, we go to him to like record our stuff because at the time we only lived like an hour apart from each other. And uh he kind of like he was like we got to that one part of the song, the I loved you in the dark like a ghost. We get to that part of the song and recording, he goes, is there lyrics here? I go, no, because before it was just instrumental right there. And
You
Derek
just
goes,
you just shout out. I traded my tongue for knots in my throat, like just like on accident. You just
no,
shout that out.
I'll tell you how this went down. He was like, I was like, no, there's no lyrics here. And he's like, there needs to be lyrics here. I was like, type shit. And so I stand up and I like start nervously pacing around, typing in my notes app. I like come to him with like this thing. I'm like, whole bunch of word vomit. And he's like, no. Here, I got this. And he just stands up on the mic. And he just, I love you in the dark like a ghost. And then
Sick.
me and Trevor were there. Trevor, our bass player, and also he does like the harmonies on Jomo. Uh, I just like look over at Trevor and he looks back at me. I go, did we just get a Derek feature? And he goes, I think we just got a Derek feature. And then, yeah, sure. And like, it's like, yeah, shout out Derek. Cause like, we weren't even really like friends at that time. He had just met us, but he was like, I mean, we're very good friends now though. Shout out Derek. I love that guy.
Shout out. Yeah, I'm gonna see them in a couple months here in LA. Pretty big band in the small DIY community.
Uh, what, in December?
November.
November? I'm also going to be there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I also sing in Thoughts on Bowling.
Oh, goddamn. Interesting. I didn't put that together at all at any point in this because I was going to ask you what your thoughts on bowling were. Wild.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you're going to be open. Yeah, you guys are on that show as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah,
We're on that whole tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how do you manage to balance the two bands then?
We'll see.
I'm still new to it, so we'll see.
We'll figure it out. Okay.
Yeah. As far as I think like doing it like seasons at a time. So for example, like November and December, I'm gonna be busy with Thoughts on Bowling, like doing tours, singing and whatnot. And then we're gonna go record some stuff for halftime show in
Okay.
January with Derek. And then probably from like January to an undisclosed amount of time, focus on like promoting that stuff because not to get ahead of ourselves or anything, but like the stuff that we have cooking for halftime show,
Sick.
it's really good.
Dude, this album, like, or EP, long EP album, whatever it's gonna end up being, it's honestly the best work I've ever had a pleasure of touching. So I'm really excited for this stuff. It's just honestly, I feel like we've been together a year. We went on tour together. We played a lot of shows. We've really locked in with each other. We know how to we know where we all fit. We know what we all need to do. And honestly, we've all just been locking in on it. All
Sick.
taking it, trying to take it seriously, trying to become the best musicians we can be, and putting forth the best songs we can. You know, with having everything that we have at our disposal, we kind of gotta take advantage of it, and you know, put up our
Right.
bootstraps and put together a killer album. Because we literally got nothing but momentum right now, so we gotta take a hold of it.
And the plan is to go into this. You guys are going to the studio in January with Derek from Trash.
Yep.
What are we
Yep.
right now? We're leaning EP, or are we going to do like a full length?
So
What do we got?
it's
7 full songs cooked?
yeah, we've been pretty much since well, actually, since we went on tour with Halftime Show in July, at the very beginning of July, also with Dear Cincinnati, really cool guys
I was
there.
going to say I'm familiar with them. I don't think I've heard them, but I've seen their name pop up a lot.
Dude,
I
good
figured you guys
friends.
were in the same circle.
Yeah,
Good
they're
friends,
really
good
good
dudes.
friends. We actually like kind of. Well, we can talk about Dear Cincinnati in a second. The question was if we're leaning album or
Yeah,
EP.
we're doing the album EP. Yeah.
So I like for Halftime Show, it's a good idea to set realistic expectations, realistic road marks. You know what I mean? So realistically, we're probably, the way I've been thinking about it, looking at a long EP, and if we end up with an album, then so be it. But
Okay.
also recording songs cost money. And
Yeah.
and Derek does excellent work, and he is worth every dollar. So, we got to get the money first.
Yeah, we gotta get the paper. We gotta get the paper before
hmm
we do the rest. Okay, very very normal. Now, dear
Yep.
Cincinnati, what's the tale here?
So Dear Cincinnati, we kind of like came up together at the same time ish. Um, Troy, the drummer of Dear Cincinnati, my favorite Florida guy, uh, we were in like a lot of contact whenever, because he knew us through Derek, because Derek like shouted us out whenever we very first started. And he actually hit us up. I remember I was taking AJ home from rehearsal one day. Pardon me. I'm drinking a Mexican Coke, real sugar. It'll make
Beautiful,
you burp.
yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's the good stuff.
It
All
really
that
is.
sugar gets the belly going.
It really does. But yeah, I was showing AJ this message from Dear Cincinnati, this band with like 300 followers on Instagram. I was like, he like wants us to start internet beef with him so that we could
I
like
forgot about that, bro.
so that we could both like build off of it and whatnot. I
Bro,
was
We're
like,
gonna start.
I've been trying to get like an emo fight night going for a while. So if you want to talk some shit, here's the place.
I would box any of Dear Cincinnati though, because
I think you
they
guys would
did
whoop their
low key.
asses.
They did low key call us out on TikTok. That one, they said they would smoke us, and I highly disagree. I think
I also highly
I
disagree.
highly disagree.
I
But
think we got ourselves some matchups here. Yeah, we got sports and summer brews. We got them lined up. I got a feud going with them. Are we amphibians are kind of cooking up a feud with sports as well. They're kind of the fucking heels right here. But yeah, we need some more matches to fill this card out. I'm in contact with the Netflix
I'll
people.
literally fight. I'll fight any other emo artist anywhere, anytime. Just let me know if it's 16 ounces or 4. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know what that means.
Thank you. That's gloves,
Boxing
brother.
or MMA.
That's why he's gonna fucking win. These other
right.
these emo bands aren't gonna know what that means either. Yeah, you're gonna come in there. The man who's most prepared for combat usually walks away victorious. Yeah,
That's
You
right.
actually have
in emo fight night, there are no winners, only losers.
you have
Just
no
wait till
idea
they-
how ready AJ is to tussle at like any given moment. Like
Dude,
I feel really good taking him on the road because like I know AJ got us.
I mean, the best part is like most emo fans are just like the chillest people. So like,
Right? Yeah.
you literally like even if there was a problem, nobody's gonna fight. Like,
No, it's
That's
gonna
never
go over
gonna
really
happen.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, can we play Magic the Trading Card or Magic the Gathering?
all right, if you win, it's all right, but
Yeah, it's all right. I could tell. Let me ask you a serious
Yeah.
question here, AJ. One of the greatest heads of hair I've seen maybe on this show ever in general. Is this a natural curl? Are we doing product here? What's the situation? This is fucking gorgeous, bud.
Answer. Me and Bryce, yes, both natural hair.
Gorgeous.
No, we're not
you
brothers.
Guys, yeah,
we get asked that
lovely locks.
Every time we play a show, we get asked for brothers. But no, it's all natural. I do use product. I got Bryce on the same product. My lovely fiance is actually a hairstylist, so she was actually just blow drying my hair right before this, and got these.
You got a fucking stylist on.
Dude, she's got me a special brush I use and everything. You know, I'm living a pampered life over here.
Like one of the Jerry curl brushes, or like a different kind of brush.
Yeah, kinda. I don't know. It's a new thing. She just got it in. I don't even know what it's called.
That's a commitment right there. I respect it. It's fucking gorgeous.
Got a big spike on one end, so you can like get through your hair without tangling it up. Really nice.
Dang, I need one.
It's like $4 on the TikTok shop, I think. You know.
Damn.
TikTok shop.
I was gonna say we're plugging TikTok shop fucking links. Yeah, fucking drop that shit. Fucking get my 3 cents to it.
She's the one who shops on there.
What I'm saying.
I barely even use Amazon. I'm an IRL shopper. I like in person analog.
Analog
shopping. Yeah, the apple juice is fresher when you get an analog style. That's my experience as well. Where you guys? You guys are based out of Arkansas, Missouri, like fucking all these states in the middle just are the same to me.
Yeah. So the area we live in is actually called. Sorry, the area we live in is called the 4 States. If that makes sense. because there's 4 states
It
right
doesn't.
around. Because like
He said it
Arkansas,
doesn't. Yeah.
It does.
Kansas,
So
Oklahoma, Missouri, all touch each other right where we live. They all
Oh
meet.
shit.
so
Okay.
we halftime show as a band is from Joplin, Missouri. AJ, you look crazy right now, dude. You're anyway.
All blurred up,
It
My
right?
ring light.
Yeah.
Is it my ring light?
no, I think your internet's like not the best. But anyway, we are as a band based in Joplin, Missouri, which is if anybody's ever heard of it, it's because of a giant tornado that we had in like 2011.
I remember that. I was gonna say I know the name. Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, that's the only reason anybody knows what Joplin, Missouri is. But
Tornado is fucked, huh? That was a bad time.
yeah, pretty
Yeah,
bad time, can't
Yeah.
lie.
pretty bad
But
time.
yeah, I was gonna say time has passed. We're cool with talking about it now. But
Yeah. I
anyway,
imagine. Yeah, a touchy thing for a bit. Yeah.
so we're from Joplin, but like AJ lives in Wyandotte, Oklahoma, which is only a 30-minute drive from Joplin. And then like, yeah, we're in like the very southwest corner of Missouri. We are like 10 minutes away from Kansas, 20 minutes away from Oklahoma, 30 minutes away from Arkansas. Uh, we're actually like low key in a really good spot, like smack dab in the middle of the country. Like we can pretty much go
Yeah.
anywhere, and we're not really like super far from it.
As
You
I
know
say,
what I
it's
mean?
very centrally located in a lot of ways,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, you're close there,
Yeah,
and you have like the Midwest.
there's a town right next to us. They have a sign that says the middle of the country. I don't know if it's true,
They
but
might
it's
just
like
be full of
if
shit,
I've
but yeah,
had it says where the east meets the west is what it says. And I'm like,
damn.
when you look at the map, it kind of looks like it's the middle. So I believe it. Could be marketing.
Yeah, we are smack dab in the middle.
Growing up somewhere like that, I imagine there's not a lot to do. Like I went to high school in the middle of nowhere, Canada, but I mainly grew up in like San Diego, Hawaii, LA, like on the on the coast, this and that. I had some friends from Kansas, Johnson County, Missouri. I knew about 10 to 15 people from there. And these are the only people in my life I've ever met that had ever tried heroin or had been to jail at that point, kind of stuff. But it was just like sound like regulars, but it was just kind of like
Oh,
I didn't understand it. Like, is there just a lot less to do there? Like, what'd you guys do growing up? Is this how the bands
yeah.
from these areas become a little better than ours?
I know several methods
Yeah, go
personally.
ahead.
Just something that
Me
happens
too.
around here. Um,
Same.
we don't have a lot of heroin. It's more so, like pills and stuff, fake pills. But yeah,
That
lots
being
of meth.
said, me or AJ or any of halftime show do not do hard drugs.
Yeah,
No,
that's good.
Not yet.
Yeah, like that's
no. Very against
We
hard
haven't
drugs, as a matter of
haven't
fact.
gotten big enough yet. But no, I'm just kidding. So like growing up, I did a lot of riding my bike, um,
Yep.
going to the river.
Going
That's
to the lake.
really it. Going to the lake and then going camping. If you like the outdoors, there's a lot to do here. Like I really like fishing. There's like 1,000,001 creeks around here that you can go catch a fish in, and I go walk up it, wade up it, whatever you want to do. But really, you just like you have your group of friends from elementary school, and if you're lucky enough, you keep them for the rest of your
Yeah.
life. And if not, then yeah, you either play video games, you pick up an instrument, you get into banging girls, or you go to the bar every weekend, and that's your
Or
life. Or
day.
you work
Or
in a
the
factory
casino. Can't
or
forget
the
about the
casino.
casino.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah.
say casino's like actually a pretty big problem out
I
here.
was gonna say, well, I know in Oklahoma, it's a little
Mhm.
south of you, I imagine, but like you got Windstar there. I hear that's the biggest one in
Oh,
America. I hear that's kind of like
there
Disneyland
are
for olds.
3 casinos within a mile of my house.
hmm
Because I live in
From
Oklahoma.
my
So
house,
there's like in my county, in Ottawa County here, there's like over 20 casinos just within this
yeah.
one county.
Like, in the place that AJ lives, Wyandotte, Oklahoma, that's like and a lot of those Indian tribes, like, a lot of their economy is the
Is the
casinos.
casino?
So,
Yeah.
That's
low key, if you're, like, from this part
I think
of the country, like, you probably know somebody that is, like, severely addicted to casinos and stuff like that, and they're, like, you know, there's a good amount of people out there that are, like, their household, their jobs they make, between the 2 parents, 6 figures, but they live like they're, you know, low, 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 low income because, gambling addiction is a very real thing. And I speak from personal experience, not my addiction, but, you know, you know, gambling addiction is a very tough addiction. And it has been compared to heroin and
Oh yeah.
actual physical substances in terms of like how addictive it is. And so we have a little bit of that problem going on around here as well. Which is like without revealing too much, part of my upbringing, uh, and whatnot. But yeah, aside from that, to answer your question earlier, like what is there to do in this part of the country? A lot of kids, there's a lot of talented musicians here because there
Mm.
is like, those groups of people that break up and some of them choose to, like me, a lot of like I can't lie to you, I don't really date. A lot of my time is spent like playing guitar and shit like that, like coming up with little riffs and, you know, there's a lot of people here that are like that, I think. I
Well,
don't
the
know.
time
I'm
spent
probably also just a little weirdo.
the time spent playing
well,
fucking pays off too. You can hear it.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know.
even
Yeah.
like in Joplin, there's only like 5 bars to go to, if that, and
Yeah.
they're yeah, pretty small. Most of them, like you walk in there, you get looked at weird because you're not a regular. They're like, "Why are you even here?"
Yeah, you're not wearing like jeans and boots and a cowboy hat or
Right,
something.
yeah. You don't look like you belong at the UFC
Yeah,
fight. Yeah.
Exactly.
Despite the knowledge of gloves, yes.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
So,
Yeah.
obviously one of the major takeaways I get from when I listen to the EP is there is obviously multiple Sopranos references here. Who's the fucking Sopranos nerd here? Which one of you?
That's all Bryce. I've never actually watched the
Bryce.
show.
You've never seen the Sopranos, bro?
Don't
Dude,
kill
it's
me.
a good show.
I'll watch it one day. It's just like
I've had
there's a
I've
lot.
had
There's
this
a lot of
exact
shows
conversation
on.
with AJ.
There's a lot
Bro,
of
you gotta
shows
sit him
on.
down. That's the only show. It's the only show. It's the best show.
It's the best show.
It's the best
There's
fucking
so
show.
there's so many shows.
So, because you kind of at the end of that song, you do mention like the show ending. What do you think happens at the end of The Sopranos?
What do I think happens
Yeah,
at the end of
yeah,
The
yeah. You got
Sopranos?
like a little fan theory there, or just is at the end? Does AJ get taken out? Is it the Godfather replay thing?
I mean, it's okay. It's 2025. You should have seen the Sopranos by now, so I'm not gonna feel
Yeah,
bad.
No,
no,
I
yeah.
But
already know it.
Spoil it.
I know. Okay,
Yeah.
to be fair, I know all
I
about it
did.
because I used to work with my brother-in-law and he was watching it and I would ride with him to work and he would tell me each episode that he just watched
Tell,
as we would go
tell
to
you
work.
about
So
how it's.
I know
That's
most
funny.
of the plot lines and everything.
I've also seen a lot of shows through that manner. But anyway, no, it's fuck. What was the question?
What do you think happens at the end of The
Oh, what do
Sopranos?
I think Tony gets. Think he gets got. I think Tony gets got. None of the rest of the family does, and then well, actually, I've watched so many YouTube videos about this. I should know better.
You've heard the David Chase breaking it down, then changing his mind, and the talking Soprano stuff. I'm sure. Yes, yes.
And then there was like some car commercial or something that like aired during the Super Bowl
Yeah.
that the daughter of the Sopranos was in it, but it was like only her.
It was
So it
her.
was like,
Was it her and AJ? Was it just? I thought she meets up with AJ at the end. I think.
I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, Carmela and Tony might have got. So I don't know. I think that's the canon I believe in. I think.
I have this weird. To me, the end of the show is like a Rorschach test to me. You know, where they show you like the blots. When I watch this show, I see it as like that's the end of our time with this family. That's it. Is he gonna die? Is he gonna get shot? Is he gonna go? Something's gonna happen to him. No, you don't grow old as like a mob boss, you know. But it's like this
Right.
is like and it's like I have a little brother in my head. It's like I'm Meadow outside parking the car. My brother's the one in there with like our stepdad and our mom. And this is like some like weird personal shit I put on it where it's like this is like the last moment in this person's life that's normal and nice. Like, does he get shot at?
Yeah.
They don't. It doesn't matter because that's just the end of your time. That's the end of the story here. You know.
And it's a beautiful scene. Yeah. Like, I really appreciate like how it's directed and everything like that. And like you know, uh I'm somebody that very much appreciates art as a whole and like the what goes into like making art good and like appealing and whatnot. And so yeah, I love like watching those analyses and whatnot of those types of things. But yeah, shout out my ex-girlfriend, put me onto the Sopranos.
Sick. Appreciate that. Yeah. Good call by her. Yeah. Good call by
Yeah.
her. AJ. Eventually, you'll come around to it.
One of these days.
Yeah,
know.
no kidding, dude. I've been saying that since we wrote these songs. I was like, dude, you need to watch
Yeah.
The Sopranos. I
I
can't
do
believe
need
you
to.
haven't yet.
Dude, I've been watching YouTube.
YouTube. No, they got a lot of good programs on there. They got a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot of their
They got
programs.
they got a lot of good programs. Watch a lot of YouTube.
That
Oh.
is valid.
This show is actually on YouTube. So yeah, we're on the YouTube
Yeah.
channel as well.
I was watching this show today, actually.
Wow,
Hmm.
fuck. I'm sorry if I said anything bad.
Oh, I was gonna say you got sports on here,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Dude, okay. So I have yet to meet sports.
Oh,
I
fucking
am
Chris is a riot, bro.
I've heard. So sports, I'm gonna be with Thoughts on Bowling. I'm gonna be going on tour with them
Mhm.
in like November. I think
Yeah.
they're on that leg.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna get to like hang out with them for like, that whole month. And which is going to be crazy because sports is like Words That Rhyme with Different is one of the bands I was listening to whenever I was like discovered twinkly guitars
Bro.
and
And
all
Oh,
of that.
Same.
they're
Same.
fucking clueless. They're fucking clueless as to how big the like I hit you guys up. Most people like it's like I find like I like your shit. I hit you up. I didn't hit up sports because I'm like sports isn't gonna come on our show. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. And then one day they DM'd us, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding, bro?" Like yeah. Like Demon Days is like fourth wave. Like that entire
It's a
decade. Like
staple.
it's like okay.
It's a
There's
staple.
modern baseball. There's there's the Hotelier, and it's like you guys are that, and they just kind of seemed so fucking clueless as to how big of a deal. And they're kind of like, "Oh, these bands, we like these bands," and they come up to us and find out I was in sports. And they're like, "I love you guys," and it's like this is really cool. And I'm like, "Yeah, you guys were like, even if you were loosely affiliated with the scene." You knew the name sports. Like that was, I feel like, like they were all over Tumblr even. Like it just one of the best, yeah, twinkly, like fourth wave emo, whatever you want to call it, the best of the last fucking 15 years.
So you what? We didn't catch you, AJ. What'd you say? Oh,
I
okay.
was just gonna say, aren't they the
My
reason
bad.
that Jomo is tuned to the tuning it's tuned to?
That's literally what I was just about to say. Yeah, I was gonna say, so the tuning that we play in for halftime show is the same tuning that Words That Rhyme with Different is in,
That's so funny.
and And the reason is because I was learning how to play words that rhyme with different at the same time that I wrote Whitecaps. So
You're
they're in the
fucking
same
kidding.
tuning. Yeah.
What
And
is the tuning?
E, G sharp, B, F sharp, B, D sharp. Yeah, it's weird. But it's just FACGCE a half step down,
Okay.
which I like a lot. But anyway, yeah, Chris, super cool guy. Um, and he follows me on Instagram now, which is crazy. And I don't even know if he knows
He's been
like that
talking about
halftime
it
show
ever since.
exists or not.
Right.
Oh yeah. No, it's insane to me. I'm like, but
Is he
anyway,
like?
so sports, we actually we took it out of our set, but we had words that rhyme with different in our set. Like we played that live as a cover.
Sick.
And I told the band, I was like, we're only going to do this if we can do it really well. Like it needs to be like verbatim, like what's on the record, because I think it would be really embarrassing
You're
to
not
like
trying to
cover that
butcher it,
song.
yeah.
Yeah, and then like people know the song, and that's the crazy part too. Like people live, whenever we play that live, they fuck with that song so hard. And but the whole reason we were playing it is because sports like wasn't active at
Yeah.
the time. And so like we like covering songs from bands that like nobody has the chance to see because they're not around. And then sports came back. So we're
Like,
not
well, I get to go
Had to
tour with
retire.
sports with my other band, but I lost my fucking cover, and that was really kind of a
yeah.
key part of the set.
We still
Fuck.
got title fight, but
There, yeah.
I would gladly give up any title fight cover for them to come back. So
Right? You're like, fuck. Last year we lost our fucking Scrams fucking Wonderwall. This year we lost fucking like fuck sports.
Dude, but yeah, I was gonna say that I saw that you had sports on, and that was just insane to me because like in terms of like inspiration for halftime show, sports was huge in terms of uh in fact it's all lowercase and
I was gonna
one
say,
word.
down to the fact that like, because I talked to them about it, where like it was great. Chris started going on this rant. All I could think during it was like, "This is the best clip." Thank you. He's just like, "I fucking hate songs where they say the song title in the chorus. I hate songs where they say the song title at the beginning. I hate song titles that have anything to do with the fucking like this." Now I'm just like incredible. But I was like, "Yo, you guys didn't know about SEO, did you? Because like sports is a fucking bitch to Google. And it's the same with halftime show, kind of. Where it's just like, fuck. I just keep getting like." I like even earlier, just like, oh, let me quick Google it, and just like I'm just getting shit about Adele playing this upcoming Super Bowl. Like I don't care about Adele right now. I'm trying
you
to get
know,
my tickets to Roku City.
Yeah, we had people like commenting on our TikTok like, "Is this the same halftime show that my racist uncle doesn't like?" And we're like, "No, no, way different,
Can't
way
understand the
different."
words here either.
Yeah.
dude,
Yeah, no kidding.
good job.
Uh, but yeah, no, I thought that was really funny. And then yeah, you have to like look up halftime show and then Midwest emo, and then it will work.
That's the
Uh,
trick.
that is the trick. But yeah, no. Yeah, sports, trash, and then unamused Dave. Those are like the top 3 inspirations for Jomo. Those 3 bands.
Normally we do like Mount Rushmore's on here, which is 4. So you got to give me like one more for the fuck of it. I'm sorry.
I gotta say for my guitar personally on Jomo, Tiny Voices is always an inspiration for me.
Great fucking pull. Great pull. Great pull.
Tiny
man.
Voices is good. And then I'll say this as well. Vocally, uh, vocally, I have like 3 big ones. Kyle Kinney from Excuse Me, Who Are You?
My
Uh,
fucking Kyle's the shit. We've had them on the
Dude,
show as well. Like they were on, and
really?
just like fucking one of my favorite Twitter accounts on the planet is the Mway account. Like between Stu and Kyle, like I'd be like, which one of you fucking animals thought of this? And they'd kind of be pointing at each other. I'm just like, you guys might be the funniest motherfuckers alive. Like this
Dude,
isn't fair.
I've never met them. I've kind of like had like in Instagram DMs kind of like had back and forths with Kyle about like jazz masters because they also play a jazz master and I also play a jazz master.
Bro,
Super
bro,
cool.
and I'm assuming Kyle's only fucking singing in the band. Then I'm like, yeah, like Stu, how you making up these riffs? And he's like, oh, well, like we both do it. I'm like, Kyle, you're just fucking ripping. Like they'll post videos online and they're just like ripping shit on the guitar. I'm like, you can play like that and you're not even doing it in the band. You're just like kind of flexing on the side. Like you're like, nah, Stu, you can play
Dude,
that. Like
vocalists
fuck, okay.
who can rip but don't. Those are the
But
true
does it right?
like those guys are more talented than any of us will ever be, honestly. Because like
Yeah, no.
I would never
I
have
was
the guts to just be a vocalist. I don't think. I don't know.
Right? Yeah.
No, yeah, that shit is really hard. I can't like own a crowd like that, like some people can. But anyway, Kyle Kinney from Excuse Me, Who Are You? Vocally, fucking amazing. Ned from Title Fight. I love everything that he's got going on there. And then for singing and then just like general fry screams that isn't like super screamy, Derek Barry from Trash.
Wow.
My top
Okay,
3.
okay. One more. Give us one more because we're doing Rushmores here. Fucking force one out.
Kurt Cobain.
Oh. I was gonna go.
There you go.
I don't know his name, but Taking Back Sunday. I always try to channel some Taking Back Sunday when I'm singing. You know,
Adam?
Adam, is that his name? Dude, yeah.
Adam
I
Lazzara
love,
with flipping the mic around? Yeah.
bro. I love some Taking Back Sunday. Oh my god, literally my childhood.
Wow. Wow.
Childhood.
Okay. Okay. That, yeah, that fits in pretty well here. Yeah. Yeah. Big Taking Back Sunday fans. Yeah. That was always the dude, like performance wise. Like, cause live, the
Just
vocals are always hit or miss, but just like fucking coolest motherfucker.
the video for Damn Sure, just like, but he's like, you got this new head. He's like that microphone hanging down. That shit's just so hard. Like, one of my
It's like one of those memes where it's like
made
none
me
of your
want to be a
songs need to be doing all that.
Yeah, one of the guys that made me want
Yeah.
to be a musician, you know.
That's valid.
Yeah.
So let me ask you guys
Again.
then real quick. On the topic of halftime shows, what is your favorite halftime show?
Ooh.
My favorite halftime show. Oh, I have one. My favorite show that we've done was our very first show that we ever did. For a couple reasons. My phone's for a couple reasons is that our very first show that we ever played was like a week after we went to the studio for Jomo, and we opened up for Thoughts on Bowling with their original lineup, which was super cool, super duper cool, in our hometown as well, in Joplin.
So
and
you didn't do
also
double duty there.
no,
Okay.
no, I joined Thoughts on Bowling like maybe like 2 months ago or something like that.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, we opened up for Thoughts on Bowling with their original lineup. And then also we had Derek from Trash, who was there. He like came from Springfield to Joplin to watch us play our first show, and which was super cool. And out of everybody, I have a picture of it. Brings so much warmth and joy to my heart to look at it. It's a picture of everybody in the crowd just being like, and then Derek's sitting there because he's screaming the lyrics. He knows the words
He was
because he
the
just
only one who
produced
knew
the
the
album.
Right, he just
songs.
recorded them. Yeah. He's the only
Yeah.
he knew them better than you guys did at that point.
He
Probably,
did, yes.
honestly.
No, 100% he did, which was like, yeah. And so that, like, I remember getting off stage at that show and just being like, wow, like, that was incredibly euphoric. Like, that was just
Sick.
amazing. Yeah. AJ, favorite halftime show?
Favorite halftime show. I got two that stick out to me. I'll be shorter than Bryce. For one, our Jomo EP release show. That night was just honestly a goated night. Like one of my favorite nights I've ever had. just a lot of people, a lot of friends, all jammed together in a garage, shoulder to shoulder, sweaty hot, playing some, loud emo music, screaming our heads off. It was a great night.
Hell yeah.
Couldn't ask for a better EP
That was a
release
very
than that.
dingy show.
Yeah.
Very dingy, but very fun.
Very fun. Yeah. Yeah. In the grimy garage in the middle of some town, in the middle of Joplin, in some random garage. Super fun though. And then on tour, we played a show in Golden, Colorado. And honestly, the whole day might have been the most stressful day of my life. Because we showed up to the venue and they go,
Oh,
all right,
Yep.
the sound guy called in sick. Here's all the speakers in this garage. Here's a mixer. Have fun. So I got to run sound for 4 bands that night, but
including his
honestly,
own.
I was gonna say, including the
my
one
own.
you're playing in.
Yeah. But
Can't lie to you though, some of the best sound we have had at a
might
show.
have been one of
a
the
little
best
more
sounding
invested in it than the
shows of-
fucking the sound guy that called in
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
So honestly though, after the end of the night, it was super rewarding. We were playing on a mountainside in Colorado. Somewhere I never thought music would take me.
I was
You
gonna say
dream
that's
of
like
it.
the home of like Coors, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You think about it all the time, but like actually getting out there on the road and doing something, it's just a
Mhm.
great memory I'll always have. It's a great town and just super fun night.
It really is. Yeah.
Sick.
And freaking we played really well that night as well.
Got some good
And
videos for the talk.
shout out our booking agent Joe Swink, who for that same show negotiated with the venue like a really high payout for us because AJ ran sound for all the bands.
Sick.
Like,
There you go. Yeah.
I'm pretty
Sound
sure
guy
each band
fee.
got like
Is that-
I'm pretty sure each
Is that
band
Save
got like
the Cat?
no.
Okay.
Joe Swink is independent. He is from Northwest Arkansas. Just Joe Swink. That's his name. Spelled exactly how it sounds. He's great. He did our tour with us and Dear Cincinnati. He was a major homie. He's like, in terms of being independent, honestly, like one of the best in the game. Like we love Joe. He's a good guy.
Sick.
Yeah.
Shout out Joe Swink doing the fucking work. 'Cause we need more
Dang,
people like
we
that
already
around
been
the
doing
country.
this 46 minutes. That's crazy.
Bro, yeah, 50. Oh no, I started a couple
Oh,
minutes before you guys to do the intro.
I'm
I did
behind.
the intro before.
I came in late.
No. You're good. Before we go, let me ask you 2 questions. One, since we're talking about best halftime show, which I meant like, like Janet Jackson, like Justin Timberlake, like fucking like Kendrick Lamar, like
Yeah,
your
okay.
answer was better. I meant like, like on the TV,
Quick.
like
Quick answer.
like fucking Fall Out Boy at the NHL All-Star game or some shit. Yeah.
Off the top, we'll have to go Bruno Mars, honestly.
Bruno Mars, yeah, that boy Rupert.
That I've seen personally. Bruno Mars probably did the best. I think Red Hot Chili Peppers like joined him on that one too.
Yeah, they popped out
first
there. They
song.
did the air band with him.
Yeah. That was sick.
I really liked Kendrick Lamar, not gonna lie.
Kendrick was tight. I live in LA, but I grew up in Canada. It's just like my family was visiting and they asked something about Drake. I was like, you can't talk about that guy in this city. Like, and they're like, I'm like, I don't think you understand how serious this is.
You can't say Drake.
Right, no, and the waitress came up and I looked at the waitress. I was like, who would you say is the king of LA? And she's like, right now, and I'm like, yeah. She's like, it's Kendrick. And my aunt's like almost 60-year-old white lady, and she's like, wow, like, I was like, I don't think you understand. Like, you can't turn on the fucking radio without hearing that. Like, you almost get sick of it. Like, I'm sorry, Kendrick. I don't know if Kendrick listens 50 minutes deep to the Emo Kids Anonymous episodes, but if he does, I want no smoke.
Honestly, if he does, I've been listening to you a long time, Kendrick. Big fan.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in.
Bryce, you got anything you want to say to Kendrick Lamar real quick while we got him?
Yeah, that was a sick halftime show. I'm sorry that yeah, I don't know. Sick
Oh, I-
halftime show, bro.
All right, what's
His
the worst
pants
halftime
were
show?
super cool.
I was gonna say the flare pants were sick, right? Yeah, he had
I'm
that shit
trying-
on for real.
Yeah.
I really liked all the like subliminal new messaging in it. I thought
Yeah,
it was all like
I
really
thought
neat.
they slipped because I mean, I live like on the coast. I'm in like a fucking little liberal bubble, weirdos here. But it's like I imagine when I was watching that, I was like, this is the kind of shit where like you can really trick Middle America into thinking like, look at this patriot here. He's got Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam. It's like they're not really listening. I feel like he can be tricking some people here.
Well, they
Yeah.
couldn't understand him.
Yeah, I can't understand what he's saying. He moves his mouth too
I
fast.
heard all I'm saying is I heard every word.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
All right, what's the worst halftime show that you guys have had?
ooh.
The last one.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Probably the last one.
Which one of you guys
Yeah.
fucked that up?
None of our faults. None of our faults. There
Nah,
was-
that's me.
He said, "Nah, it's me."
Straight up, I'll take
that's
the
funny.
blame.
His like amp was messing up or something, and like we had to like restart a song, and like it was like the middle of our set. Shit was just going
Honestly,
bad, like wrong.
Even before my amp messed up, like it just felt like we weren't locked in that night. Honestly,
Sometimes you
Yeah,
just
we
have
were-
those fucking days, bro. Fred Durst did
it
a
was
whole
one
song
of them
about
days.
it. Yeah.
It was one of them days.
Yeah.
But
Fucking
yeah, but it was also like the last show that we were doing of the year in our hometown, Joplin, because we can't like you gotta like ride that fine line of like playing your hometown enough to where you maintain your local base, but not too much to where you just become a local band.
you're
You know what I
just
mean?
burning it out. Yeah, you become it's not a big deal to see you guys or anything.
That, and this entire time, like what I've been nervous about is like we've had the same set this entire time, and so I was like, all right, we got to stop playing Joplin, or else people are gonna like
But
stop
yeah.
showing up.
we
At
also
some point, it
got
doesn't feel special anymore.
we're also just
Yeah.
thinking like let's just write like some songs and we don't need to play more shows.
Yeah, we
like,
also
we
we
need to
also
write
really
some
needed to
songs.
write, which that's a good thing we did because, like I said, the shit we have coming up,
Like
I really
new-
like it.
our new set is gonna be so much better. Just yeah, the way we've been writing
But yeah.
together, the songs are much more fun to play live. I feel like we really
No.
focused in on like the live aspect of like how are we gonna be able to pull these songs off and like not pull them off, but like how are these
Dude.
songs gonna be taken live? Like we want like fun
Yeah.
songs that
Right.
people are gonna be engaged with listening to, not just like like not that anything on Jomo wasn't that. It was just our first attempt at it. So like we gotta like level up, make something better.
Mhm. Which
more
we
interesting.
definitely have. I was gonna say something about that Joplin show, like that the very worst halftime show that has occurred in history. That was just like an example of how many things could go wrong in a set. At
And
first,
they
it
all
was like
happened.
at the very first, it was I don't know why we did this, but like the venue we play at in Joplin it has a very small front room stage, very small. We put the whole 4-piece band on that stage with a drum kit. And our poor drummer, Tracy, our sweet, sweet boy, love him to death.
Shout out Tracy.
Shout out Tracy. Like catty cornered him in the corner of the stage so to fit. And he was like stressing
He was-
so hard
was
about
so
like, he was
bad.
like sitting there like, I'm like, Trace, please calm down. It's okay. Like, I swear. And he's just like,
He was so bad.
I'm just stressing out, dude. Like, can't get in everything. And I was like, okay. Like, take a deep breath. Like, this set's gonna go okay. Start playing. AJ's amp is like cutting in and out. We're like, all right, power through it. We got like 20 more minutes. And then, like, I remember like middle of the song, one of the songs, I stop hearing Trevor's bass. And I'm just like, I like turn around to him mid song. He's like, I don't have any bass. I'm like, oh my God. I like after the song, I like go over and like something like literally magically came unplugged from the back of his amp. Nobody had been back there. I like quickly plug that in real quick. I look over and AJ's like, yeah, my amp's not working. I'm like, oh my fucking God.
So I just pulled the old front man and grab the mic, had to put the guitar down
Yeah. I
for
was
like
like,
the
well,
last
it's a good
2
thing
or 3
AJ can
songs.
sing, and I just, yeah, my shit worked, thankfully.
You're like,
And
yeah, fucking my shit worked. I was fucking on, bro. I don't know about y'all. Like,
Bryce was up there
Exactly.
ripping, bro. We were all fucking up,
yeah,
man.
yeah. My shit sounded good, dude. like that ain't on
You
me,
should have
bro.
heard it.
Fuck.
I
What
was
a
on one,
fucking
bro.
nightmare, y'all. It gives me fucking anxiety
Then
just thinking
Bryce
about it.
Yeah.
shouted out the other music store in town that I don't work at.
Sick.
And then
AJ
he was like,
works at
"Oh shit!"
Palin Music.
But he
He
goes,
works at Palin Music, not Ernie Williamson. I shouted out Ernie Williamson and not
Fuck.
Palin. Shit was going wrong, man.
Ernie
It was a
Williamson
day.
getting that free advertising. Fuck.
They don't need it, man.
No, now they're getting more here. Fuck. Kendrick Lamar's gonna go there now.
"God
Palin,
damn it!
Kendrick, go to Palin Music if you're ever in
Like
the 4 states
Sarah?
area.
Like Michael
I'll
Sarah?
hook you up with the
Like
MIDI
Michael
controller,
Sarah
bro."
Palin.
Fuck. You guys heard it here first, right here. Palin Music Store in fucking Oklahoma town. I can't
Joplin.
believe it.
Missouri.
In Joplin,
It's in
Missouri. I
Joplin.
was like, that in where you're at now. Okay, it's in Joplin. We can remember Joplin.
I work in Joplin, so there's nothing in Wyandotte. Wyandotte like a tiny ass little lake town.
Wait, sir.
I
This is the least
It's-
interesting question I've ever been asked on the show. But do you have to pay taxes in 2 states then?
Oh yeah, straight up. Yeah.
He said, "Oh yeah, straight up."
But
Yeah,
I
that
still
sucks.
make like there's no job where I live unless I want to work at a casino and work like nights and weekends. And being a musician, I did it when I was like 19 or 20. I did work at the casino for a little bit, but I had to quit that
You're like,
because
yeah.
I was literally the most depressed I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, the casino
Around
is fun for
cigarette
like 3
smoke and
hours every once a year or something like
gambling
that.
addicts all the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a healthy lifestyle.
It's a
No.
lot sadder than you think it. Like, yeah, I'll go to Vegas.
Yeah.
It's very fun in Vegas, but like, yeah, I remember going to the casino like out in Palm Springs there. I went with some buddies. Like we were hanging out for the weekend, and it was like Easter morning, and we got there like 2 a.m. and it's like, this is fucked. Like family, like my kids are going to be waking up in a few hours and hunting for eggs with their mothers, and I am at the casino with you guys as you argue with the bartender because they won't serve you drinks at 2 a.m. Like, what has my life become? Like, this sucks.
Yeah. A casino anywhere besides Las Vegas is just depressing. Like, I don't know.
A casino
That's
in
my 2
Las
cents.
Vegas is depressing.
Honestly,
Like,
they're depressing there too. They just you're on vacation, bro. You're just kind of having a good
Just
time. Like you're just
stay
in a
up.
mindset.
Stay up till 5 a.m. It gets a lot more depressing around then.
Yeah, yeah.
All
right,
what
before
you see who's
we
out.
go, you want to tell people on the internet where they can find you on on the internet and shit like that?
So we are on Facebook, Halftime Show, all one word. We are on Instagram at Halftime Show Mo, which is the abbreviation for Missouri. At Halftime Show Mo. We are on YouTube, Halftime Show, I think. And then yeah, like we have a music video on YouTube for Hero of Roku City. I'm on
Check out-
TikTok.
Video's sick.
Yeah.
Video's sick. About 50 of those plays are me, just straight up.
Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say I'm on TikTok at Rice Howl, like if a piece of rice could howl. HOWL at Rice Howl. Anyway, and then AJ is also on TikTok at AJ.
I think I'm at 8. Well, it's my nickname's like AJ/halftime show. So if you look up AJ halftime show, you'll find me. But I think my at
Sick.
is just Anthony Joe Staggs, my full name, which is also my Instagram. Yeah.
Beautiful. Well,
We
guys
try
heard it
to-
here first.
Try to make some interesting videos for the talk, and sometimes we just post some like acoustic stuff on there, stuff that like doesn't make it to albums and stuff like that. So, or
I
is
think it's
just
fucking
early.
sick.
You can
I
hear the
think you
songs
guys-
as they develop.
You guys do a good job of like balancing like social media band with like actual touring band that play shows and fucking works their ass off. You balance it very well. Because at
Thank
first
you.
I would have thought you were like a TikTok band or something at first. Like, oh, great videos, this and that. And then it's like, okay, look a little more. It's like, okay, they're grinding. You email it back. You're like, fuck, I've been on tour, this and that. It's like, okay, Halftime Show is a real band. This is not, yeah, we're not.
For sure.
I appreciate that so much, actually, because like that was like going into it, you know, there's a lot of things that like matter a lot in terms of like how people look at your band. And I think that like exactly what you just said was like a huge thought process going into it. Was like, okay, we're not going to be a meme page.
Yeah.
We're going to like set like actual goals of like going out in the world and like getting our music actually heard instead of just getting followers on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Followed by
That was the thought
shows.
process. So I
Shows are
appreciate
my
that. Thank you.
shows are my favorite part of everything. That's literally why I do music. I want to play live. I want to, you know, play some loud music for some people dancing, dude. That's just all I want to do.
I want to play
And
I want to play in front of 1 million people at the same time.
Fucking let's do it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hell yeah. Emo Fight Night. That's real. Find that crowd.
Yeah. Let's make it happen, dude. Let's make it happen. I'm serious.
Yeah, we'll stir some shit. I'm gonna bring Dear Cincinnati on. I'm gonna tell you said all sorts of fucked up shit. We'll get it going. We'll get it going. We're ready.
Do it.
No gloves.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you, man.
Thanks for having us, man.
Later, guys.
Later.
Hey man, it's your boy Petty Hendrix, man. You tuned in to Emo Kids Anonymous. Check it out, you dig?